Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho needs instant video replays. And this is a fallout of yesterday's game where, well, many pundits think that United were lucky to scrape a draw out of that game. A gift of a penalty. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, as usual, coming to the rescue, scoring his 16th goal of the season for United. The free agent seems to be the savior every time. But if the instant video replays are instituted, maybe it would have been another story. 3 points for United. AY is here. And you saw that game yesterday.
Yeah.
You share the same sentiment with Mourinho?
Yeah, I do. I've shared the sentiment for a very, very long time, to be honest, because too many wrong decisions being made by officials. More so in the Premier League in the last few years, it's actually horrendous. You think sometimes they don't do training. You think sometimes they're incompetent. I never think they're biased.
Okay.
I never accuse them of lack of integrity. But it's just a lack of competence. Some of the referees are too old. Some are unfit.
England, which seems to be like the apex.
Absolutely. The level of officiating is pathetic. It's actually very poor. And you think of people's livelihoods depend on
this.
The width of the post. The ball crossing the line, goal line technology has helped us with that. But for when someone is a yard offside and the linesman is standing right in line and he can't see it, and the team goes down because of that, and they lose £50 million or £100 million or whatever the money is worth, and people have to lose their jobs. And players have to have their wages cut because one man has made an error, when that error could have been resolved within 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
Well, what Mourinho is asking for definitely cannot be instituted with, 8 games or thereabout to go in the league. There should be, we hear there are plans to do that from next season.
Yeah, there are plans to do it in England.
And that was a test run as well?
A test run starting with the FA Cup third round in January. So
not
it's
the league.
Not the league in August. It's a test run with the FA Cup third round starting, I think it's the 2nd or the 3rd of January, the first week of January. And we saw in the Spain-France game. A few days back, the French international friendly. And who scored first? Spain scored.
I think it was Spain.
Spain scored and
the
goal was ruled out. And Delefeu stopped celebrating. There was an official sitting in a truck outside of the stadium watching the game. And then he watches and says, he's onside. So the goal is given. Obviously, it's a friendly match. Even if it wasn't given or it was given, we still say, well, it's a friendly match, don't worry. But it altered the course of that game. Griezmann equalized. Referee gave it as a goal. And the officials gave it as a goal. Video replay, sitting in the truck outside, he's offside.
He's offside.
And it ends, and it's still 1-0. And then Spain go ahead and win 2-0. Put that in a Premier League game, on the final game of the season, how Sunderland, Swansea, whoever they are, fighting for the last team to escape relegation. And someone scores a goal, is given offside when it's a goal. The other one scores and it's offside when he's given a goal. So they need to do it. It happens in rugby. It doesn't take that long to...
Yeah, but that's the thing. People talk about the duration of this interval.
Yeah.
If it would spoil the fun, or definitely it's going to alter the game, but you think it's worth it to wait for 30 seconds?
It doesn't take up to 30 seconds.
Okay.
It takes 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
Put it together, maybe
20 seconds max.
20 seconds.
We saw Howard Webb working for the BT Sports in England yesterday, and obviously we know Howard Webb from a referee. And he was talking, he saw it, he could rule that Zlatan was onside within 15 seconds yesterday.
Okay, well, that said, let's Mourinho, Manchester United. I mean, what's going on? He can't say, look, it's because of one bad officiating that makes Manchester United keeps drawing and then they're falling out of the top 4. Yeah. Has Mourinho lost his magic? 1, 2. Can United still make the top 4?
I don't think he's lost his magic. He couldn't have lost his magic and won a double 2 seasons ago when he won the League Cup and the league title with Chelsea. He couldn't have lost his match. There are many managers who haven't won the title for years.
That's 2 years ago. Has he lost it since he left Chelsea?
No, yeah, you can't just lose it like that. You can't lose your magic. You can't lose your coaching abilities. You can't lose your. You can't just lose it like that because it's impossible. He still got the hunger for it. United have hit the post the most times. United have created the most chances in the
18
league.
times this season.
United have created the most chances. United have had most of everything. But what they have is they've got the worst conversion ratio in the league. Worse than Burnley, worse than Hull, the worst in the league.
Don't they have the players to,
and that says
to do
it
this
all.
conversion?
Whatever is wrong with the players, people say, oh, it's the tactics. No, it's not tactics because United fly forward. United, they play Valencia right back. It's almost like a right winger. United are an attacking team, but they just do not score goals. Yes, you miss chances. Everybody misses chances, but you cannot have a conversion rate of 20%. You cannot have a conversion rate of 15%. No, that's... Of all the games United have drawn this season, you can say out of the 10 home draws,
Yeah.
you can say United have battered your position in at least 7 of them.
Now you've answered the question. Mourinho hasn't lost his magic. Can United make the top 4?
One more chance, I'll give them.
Chance.
One more chance, one more life, because right now, United had 2 games in hand on Liverpool. If they had won those 2 games in hand, they'll be level.
They'll be level.
Now, if they win their 2 games in hand, they're 2 points. No, if Liverpool win tonight, they'll be 2 points behind Liverpool.
Yeah.
But you still give them one more chance because the quality of players in the squad, you never can tell something can just click between now and the end of the season. It's very doubtful, but I think they can do it more through the Europa League than the Premier League.
And finally, the players. I know Mourinho is waiting for the summer to come. Can these same players stay on and put up a better performance next season, or something needs to be done?
Yes,
to
some.
probably inject fresh blood into
I
the squad?
think some of them can be there next season, but they will have
Names?
to. Rashford will still be there next season. Martial will be there next season. Mkhitaryan will be there next season. Mata might be there. Who knows? But there will be a big name player coming in up front in one of those attacking positions. I think United should pull out the stops to try to sign Sanchez from
Sanchez, right?
Yes, Sanchez from Arsenal, or go and sign Antoine Griezmann.
All right. Europa League, winning the Europa League or qualifying for top 4, which one seems?
Winning the Europa League.
Yeah, it seems
It's more realistic. Personally, I think they've only got one team to beat, and that's Lyon.
All right. United to focus on how they can get into the top 4. Don't forget, Arsenal also need to get back into the top 4. We'll be talking about Arsenal in a bit, so make sure you join us again on Soccer Bites.